We're going to explain the dreaded no input file specified error you might encounter when working with Laravel and Nginx and PHP. This error, often frustrating for developers, typically means your web server, Nginx in this case, can't find the correct file to process a request. Let's break down the common causes and how to fix them. 1. Incorrect server configuration. The most frequent culprit is a misconfiguration within your Nginx server block. Nginx needs to be correctly pointed towards your Laravel application's public directory, which usually contains the index.php file. If your Nginx configuration file's root or alias directive isn't pointing to the right location, often tar var www your Laravel project on public, Nginx won't know where to look for the entry point of your application. Double-check that your server block's configuration file accurately specifies the correct path to your public directory. Pay close attention to typos. Even a small mistake can cause this error. 2. Try index directive. Within your Nginx server block, you need to ensure the try files directive is correctly configured. This directive tells Nginx what to do if a requested file isn't found. The correct configuration should typically include yuri our index.php args. This line first tries to find the exact URI requested, then a directory matching the URI, and finally, if neither is found, it forwards the request to index.php, which is the heart of your Laravel application's routing mechanism. Without this directive correctly set, Nginx might not know to hand the request off to your Laravel application. 3. Symbolic links. If you're using symbolic links to point to your Laravel application, ensure that these links are correctly configured and that the permissions are appropriate. An incorrectly configured or broken symbolic link will prevent Nginx from accessing your application's files. Verify that the link points to the correct directory and that it's working as expected. Permissions issues. File and directory permissions are crucial. Make sure your web server user, often www data or Nginx, has the necessary read and execute permissions on the directories and files within your Laravel application's public directory. Incorrect permissions can prevent Nginx from accessing the required files. Use the chmod command to set appropriate permissions, but always be cautious when modifying permissions. 5. Typographical errors. Simple typos in your Nginx configuration file, or even in your Laravel application's roots, can cause this problem. Carefully review your entire configuration for any spelling mistakes or incorrect paths. 6. Caching. Your web server might be serving outdated cached files. Clear your Nginx cache and even your browser cache to ensure you're working with the most recent versions of your files and configuration. This is especially useful after making changes to your Nginx configuration or Laravel application. Addressing these points systematically will help you pinpoint and resolve the no input file specified error in your Laravel, Nginx, and PHP setup. Remember to test after each change.